Okay, Hannah, so we've moved out to the garden here now, and I'm just wondering what sort of difference Ecochurch might make out here. It's clearly quite a natural space. There's a lot of green around. I mean, what impact would Ecochurch have?
Well, there's all kinds of things you can do, and I mean, you use this space beautifully and look after it beautifully already, and absolutely kind of encourage it as a place for people to just come and be, and that's fantastic. That's all part of Ecochurch as well, is encouraging other people to enjoy and appreciate God's creation. So you're absolutely doing that. I can see you've got a bird box, a nesting box, maybe others around the place. That's really good. Bird feeders. Other ways of encouraging wildlife to the garden. You could do like, I don't think you've got a bug hotel.
No, we haven't.
Bug hotels are brilliant because they're such a great project for a group like the Brownies or the Cubs to do. You know, that's a really good project to bring things in from home, to build it and to keep an eye on it and see when it needs new bits and bobs added. So that's really great. You could also, I mean, you've got such a large area here. You could have a pond.
Wow.
Encourage some wonderful insect life. And actually, while we're talking about insect life, just making sure that some of the plants you've got are really bee friendly to encourage those pollinators to come in. You could also grow some fruit and veg.
Really?
Well, you could. There's no reason why not. You have room. And you could mix them in with the flowers because they look lovely too.
Right.
But actually, one of the things that's really good to do when you start to think about this is to have a kind of land management plan. So you look at things like, how often do we cut the grass? Could we leave it a bit longer just to help the insect life, to help some wildflowers to come through? Think about what you're using on the garden. Are you using any harmful chemicals? Find alternatives to them. But actually, once you've thought about that and put a plan in place, that means that everybody knows what the parameters are. You can all work towards the same stuff. So I mean, I think you're doing a huge amount already, far more than a lot of churches. But there's always more you can do, and in a garden, it can be a lot of fun.
Right, that sounds brilliant, and it sounds like there's a job there for somebody to put a plan together. Yeah. And once that plan's there, lots of different groups could get involved in different aspects. And
absolutely, absolutely. And I mean, yes, once the plan's there, everyone else can kind of see what the plan is and know where you're all heading as a church. And there's lots of little projects that different groups in the church could be involved in. And I mean, somebody might be really good at doing a land management plan. Not my speciality, but you've probably got someone in church who could do that, and then everything else follows on behind. But I mean, what you're doing is lovely. This is clearly a space that people love to be in, to care for and appreciate God's creation.
That's lovely, Sam. Really exciting. Thank you.